but once you pass puberty in Hebrew culture, which sometimes is 11, 12, 13, you're ready for sex. So, but once you pass puberty in Hebrew culture, which sometimes is 11, 12, 13, you're ready for sex. So
you're saying that the girl should marry an older guy?
No. If my daughter hits 13 and there's a noble guy and she's ready, I have no problem marrying off my daughter.
I guess the ox and the cow, it's depending what you want. If you want to raise a cow to have a lot of babies, there's a value for that. If you want to have a good type of cow coming out, you want to have a good ox with good seed, a strong cow. If you want the cow to work the field because you have a lot of crops, then you probably want a lot of male. So I think a steak, I mean, that's when you kill it, but I mean, when you think about a cow, I mean, the man can be a cow. You can kill the cow too. I mean, they're both good steaks. I don't know if there is a difference between a cow versus an ox. But I know in Jamaican culture, you got the oxtail. Women bring the milk, they bring the cheese, and they bring the butter to your life, man. That's pretty, and they bring you offspring. That's a high value, and I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I think women are more expensive. Cows are more expensive on the market than the ox. I mean, I think to have a cow, I don't know. If Instagram was more sophisticated, I would check it. Actually, I do have another phone here. I'm gonna check which one's more expensive. I'm pretty sure a cow is more expensive than an ox. Let me just quickly. Which type of cow is most profitable? Um, a dairy cow. They both bring different returns. So a dairy cow can be incredibly profitable due to the high prices of milk. I take my money and I put it in the bank. I mean, I have more of a say of what happens with my money than the bank does. All right, because that's my money. Now, yeah, sure. Like, I mean, I got to pay the interest. I got to take care of the bank, but that's my money. That's my seed. That's my child, my daughter. And you just tell me if you can afford it, man. Just tell me, man. I mean, you see how my daughter's dressed, right? She's dressed in good clothes. My daughter can cook. She'll be saving. I'll calculate it. I'll be like, all right, if you were to eat out every day, and my daughter can make this at a savings based on the average cost of beef and chicken and all of that, you are saving yourself roughly 100 grand every year because of my daughter. Plus, if you have a business, you will have workers within 10 years. If if you have some sons, you can get them to work for you, and you can run the family. So, based on the average salary, because now it's going up now, it's probably going to be like sooner or later, the average salary is going to be like 80 grand, 100 grand a year. So, you're going to be saving. If my daughter would give you 5 sons, okay, in a good 15 years, um, you will have a good 5 employees in your business. You will be saving $500,000 a year plus the $100,000 a year from my daughter cooking for you. And some of y'all guys are you're so desperate, and you need some woman to talk to you. You need a counselor. But my daughter's beautiful, so save you all the porn money, save you all the strip club money. You don't need that. I mean, you're a Christian anyway, so you don't even need that. But just in case, you got something to look at, because my daughter, I raised her up to be fit. But my daughter's gonna be healthy and fit, strong. She's gonna, On top of it, she's educated, so she's a good teacher. So you will have, supermodel for you, and then you'll also, that's probably saving you some money somewhat, saving you time. But my daughter's beautiful, so save you all the porn money, save you all the strip club money. You don't need that. I mean, you're a Christian anyway, so you don't even need that. But just in case, you got something to look at. As a man, I know that my role has to step up. I got to be more of a man, definitely, because my daughter is watching me. And, she's going to watch me and say, that's the kind of man I should marry. I mean, the first man she knows in her life is me, so she's going to be brainwashed from the young age. Like, this is what a man is. This is what a man is. And that's scary. Scary for you fathers out there. And rich. Rich, yeah, you can become rich with daughters. Have a lot of daughters. You become a millionaire in retirement. Amen. You want my daughter? Take out a mortgage. Okay, you can pay it off over 5 years. Why not? You really love her. You want her that badly? Okay, well, make sure you're clocking a good 20 grand a year. So I'll give you my automatic withdrawal deposit, and there you go. It's not a bad idea. That's the dowry system, right? That's how it is. That's how it's done. I mean, hey, if I'm gonna raise daughters, man, I gotta retire well, right? Right, honey? Gotta retire well. The boys, they'll run my business, and the girls will be my investment. I, that's no. I'm just saying. I mean, it's a good idea, right? I mean, the girls will be the investment. All right, she's gonna give you babies. She'll be your comfort. She will be something to look at for many years, okay, until she gets old and wrinkly. And you can look in her eyes. I mean, not only that, but she's fertile. My daughter kept herself, and she can have a lot of babies for you. So what? This is gonna. When I think about it, what's gonna be the first interview for the guy that wants my daughter? That's gonna be all right. All right. How much money you got? Oh Lord, how much money you got? Where do you work? Who's your family? I'm just thinking about it. Like, that's a good $1 million, man. Like, that's a good $1 million. I mean, plus, my daughter will be like, creative. Get down. She'll be like, innovative and help you with the business. She'll be an administrator. She'll be an accountant. She'll be smart with money. So you'll be saving yourself accounting fees. You'll be saving so much money to have my daughter. So there should be some value on daughters, man. I mean, I think within reason. I mean, I don't know if everybody. I mean, shoot high, right? I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud, but men, we have so many problems in us as men. Like, I mean, we objectify women, but then we don't want to objectify our daughters. So maybe that's the balance. Maybe that's the responsibility. I don't think you can get away from a man objectifying a woman to some degree. I mean, objectify women, but then we don't want to objectify our daughters. So maybe that's the balance. Maybe that's the responsibility. I don't think you can get away from a man objectifying a woman to some degree. I mean, men will look for a beautiful woman no matter which way you spin it. Men will want to have sex no matter which way you spin it. Men will be lustful no matter which way you spin it, and you got to deal with that. I think the key is are they responsible with their sex drive? Are they responsible with their lust? Are they responsible with their objectifying? I mean, if you want to have a woman and you want to stare at her beauty all day, make sure you marry her. Like, you're looking in a store and you want that object, because men will objectify women. They're gonna, like, Women, I hate to say it, men are gonna look at you. If you're pretty, they're gonna look at you. And that's why, like, ladies, like when you're modest, like be modest, but also be like, half decent. Like, don't. I mean, take care of yourself. Like, modesty doesn't mean grow to be fat and just eat whatever. And that's not what modest means. Like, that's disgusting. Like, be modest, but be valuable. Raise yourself. Because I have a daughter. I wanted to have value. I wanted to be marketable. To the best that she can. I mean, okay. Hopefully, she's blessed with good looks, but if she doesn't got good looks, you know, I hope she does. But let's just say, whatever. I don't even want to say it. Valuable. Raise yourself. Because I have a daughter. I wanted to have value. I wanted to be marketable.